Good evening, viewers. Today we will talk about the recent attacks on Iran by Israel, as Israel named this military operation as Rising Lion. So we will talk about in detail. First of all, on the night of 12th of May 2025, on the night, Israel has attacked on the capital city of Iran, that is in Tehran, with 200 fighter jets, and uh, the this led to various Israel has attacked on the various sites of Iran in Tehran, and as per the reports of Israel, said that nearly 78 people has killed in this attack, and more than 350 people have injured in the attack of Israel. After that massive attack, it is said that it is an attack after there is a conflict between Iran and Iraq in 1980s. So this is the first major attack by the Israel with 200 fighter jets uh, on uh, on Iran, and it is said that the biggest attack on Iran after the Iran-Iraq war in 1980s. So soon after, Iran retaliates with more than 300 drones on Israel. But we all know that there is a Iron Dome in Israel, and it has intercepted almost all the drones. It is said by the Israeli media, but what Iranian media said that there were multiple sites in the capital city of Israel, which is Tel Aviv, which said that there will be some impacts on Israel too after the massive drone attacks and ballistic missiles attack on Israel. And one of the most important thing is that how Iran, intercept how Iran, you know, how Iran get out of the Iron Dome, the robust Iron Dome of Israel, and the Americans drone interceptor, how they escape it and attack on the sites of Israel, because it is said that on the report by the confirmed by the Israeli media, there were two people after the retaliation from Iran on the side of Iran. Two Israelis were killed, and several people were injured after the attacks of Iran, and this is now escalating. And as of the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, said this operation will long for more than 14 days, but not less than that, because Israel is mainly attacking on the nuclear sites of Iran, because it is said that Iran has enriched uranium for more than 60%. So Benjamin Netanyahu gives an excuse, or if I would say, give a reason that this is an inevitable task on an inevitable military operation for the very existence of Israel. Because if Iran has the nuclear capability, if Iran will make a nuclear bomb, then the one of the major threat, or if I would say the sole threat, will be on the existence of Israel, because as of the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and all of the major leaders of the uh, Iran said that Israel is a demonic uh, uh, demonic country, and USA is the father of Israel, because USA provides nearly all the new equipments, all the advanced equipments to the Israel, and so Israel make a supremacy on the Middle East, and this escalation goes on in the West Asia region. After that, 300 more 300 drone attacks. Now Iran again preparing for new wars on Israel, and Israel again attacked on the there is a famous nuclear enrichment uh, site, which is called a Natanz, Natang, on which Israel has hit it. But it is said that the nuclear enrichment site is very low, deep down in the ground, so that there will be no any what I say effect of Israelis attack on Iran nuclear facilities. And when Iran retaliates, when the fighter jets came, as Israel used F-35 of USA F-16. So Iranian media said that it has shot down two F-35 jets and captured one female pilot and three others pilots of Israeli. But Israel said it completely baseless and fake news like that. But if you know, Israel has, as I heard from the Prasant Sir channel, Iran has only S-300 missile defense system, which is very old now. But after with which S-300 missile defense system, Iran almost you know I- Iran can make damage to the F-35 fighter jets, because if you have 200 fighter jets attacking on the entire region of Iran, then there will be a chance when when Iran will damage the F-35, as in the case of when USA attacks on Houthis in Yemen, then the very Houthis used simple drones to significant damage on F-35s. So maybe there will be a reason for that, but two F-35 jets is so much big claim by the Iranian media. There is an Iranian media called Tehran Times. That was the media who reportedly first it as that Iran has shot down two F-35 fighter jets. And in the midst of all this, firstly, the Foreign Secretary of State of USA, Marco Rubio, said that when Israel firstly attacked on the night of 12th of May 2025, there is a a briefing from the Marco Rubio said that USA has no any interest in it. US is completely away from it. But when Iran retaliates with such a huge number of drones, then Donald Trump said that USA is firmly standing with Israel, and it is expected. USA has, from the centuries, from perhaps USA didn't give such a support to any other countries till now yet, and it is providing supports to the Israel, because USA wants its supremacy in the Middle East, and Middle East is not a common place which you can neglect. Now the as escalation going on. First, if we look at the might of Iran versus Israel, the population of Iran, which is a Sunni majority country, is 9 crore, whereas of the population of Israel is perhaps less than 1 crore. But regardless of the population, New York Times report suggests that Iran has 5,80,000 active personnel and 2 lakh reserve personnel. On the other hand, Israel has only 1,69,000 active personnel and 4,65,000 reserve soldiers. But as we know, number doesn't matter in the case of Israel. And the location of Israel and the Iran is completely different, and it is very much far away. And we all know that there will be no any one-on-one, hand-to-hand fight with soldiers. So now there will be only attacks will be on the case of air-to-air attacks, and in that Israel is so much far away from Iran. The annual defense budget of Israel was 24 billion, whereas the annual defense budget of Iran was only nearly $10 billion. And now, if you look at the response of other countries, India remained neutral, and India said to the both countries, because both of the countries are as our good neighbors. When our Prime Minister Narendra Modi became the first Prime Minister of the India in 2014, he once visited Iran and called it as dosti, because the culture of Iran and India resembles very much. And as in the Operation Sindoor, when Pahalgam terror attack, Israel was the sole country who was standing India with it, and ready for India to and ready to help to India in any of the operations that it took on the POK region, on the terrorist camps that was hit by India. So both of the countries have a friendly terms with us. So we would have to take a major steps in order to pacify both of the countries. But it didn't seem, because After the attack of Israel on the Iranian nuclear sites and various other sites of Iran, the Chinese media, when published its report, said that Iran has a right to defend its sovereignty in the nation, and it will defend its sovereignty in the nation as well. And the news and the press briefing came from the Russian Federation. Russia too said that Iran has the right to protect its sovereignty in the world. And now the global experts, the geopolitical analysts said that if this war will move on to just 3 or 4 days, then there will be a danger of third world war. And in the midst of all this, the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, talked to the Indian Prime Minister Modi ji, and he briefs about the Operation Rising Line. And when Iran retaliates on Israel, it named its operation as True Promise 3. And it is said that it is a planned attacks on Israel by the Iran, and its Iron Dome will fail to intercept some of the missiles sent by the Iran. And after that, on the post by Benjamin Netanyahu, he will soon talk with Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin, some of the big leaders of the world. So if this escalation goes on, then there will be a danger on the economy of the entire world, because Iran is located at such a place. If Iranian Navy will blockade there is a strait with which nearly most of the trades will goes on. If there will be any blockade to that region, then the entire chain of world will suffer. And it is said that after the conflict between Iran and Israel, the oil prices will goes up to 100 to 120 billion per billion dollar. And that would be devastating for countries like India and all the rest of the countries too. And all of that, and that is yet the news that I have taken from the various sources, whether it is YouTube or from my own research. Thank you very much for looking this video till now. Thank you very much.